Joining me now is Ozzy Diaz, who's getting ready to headline LFA 127 against Bruno Assis for the vacant LFA Middleweight Title on March 25th. Ozzy, how's it going, man?
Everything's good, brother. Looking forward to it. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. And first things first, what's the energy been like at the gym for this camp, and how excited are you for this one?
Energy's been great, man. I have two other teammates fighting on the same card, so you know what I mean. It's nothing but focus in there, and yeah, man, training's been going great, bro. I would want to say easy, but good. Good. We're healthy. We're good to go, man. Ready to go.
Definitely. And how much of a benefit is it for you to have a couple of your teammates on the same card as you?
It feels good because definitely the focus is there, by everybody. So like obviously I'm focused, and then my teammates are focused. So it just has this big old just room of focus because we all have guys to help us out. So you know what I mean? It's amazing. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And let's talk a little bit about your opponent, Bruno Assis. He's a really tough grappler. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on his skill set?
I mean, he's great. He's amazing. That's the type of fights that I'm looking for. It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Yeah, man. I'm just looking forward to test myself. I feel like I have not fought my best fight yet, and you know what I mean. That's why every fighter is in for a surprise. You know what I mean when they go up against me. So he's good. You know what I mean. But this is just a different opponent that I guess to showcase my skills as well.
Definitely. And who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
The Savage himself, Chad George. I have my boxing coach, Jose, and then my strength and conditioning coach, Taylor, which is he's been with me for years, and you know what I mean. I love having him there, especially with like warm ups and stuff like that. He's an amazing guy.
Absolutely. And what's the team environment like down there at CMMA? Do you have any teammates who you end up working with more than others, or is it kind of balanced overall?
I have teammates that I end up working with overall, but it's just one big team, though. You know what I mean? There's smaller guys. Obviously, I work with specific guys just because of the size, but man, everyone's a tough dude in there. So it doesn't matter what weight class you go with. It's gonna be a hard round for sure, no matter what.
Definitely. And what's the preparation like preparing for a 5-round fight as opposed to a 3-rounder? Does camp change at all?
No, I mean, it does. Intensity, you get extra rounds in, extra jogs. The conditioning is a little bit more, but for the most part, we continue doing the same thing at CMMA, you know what I mean? And like, we just work specifics for fights. But most of the time, like, we always have guys fighting every weekend. So it's like, we can't get out of the gym, you know what I mean? Like, we got to come back in and help them just like they helped us. So it's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? We're always in shape.
Definitely. And obviously, this fight is taking place in the Los Angeles area, pretty close to where you train. How much of a benefit is it not to worry about traveling across the country, especially getting ready for a title fight?
Oh, it's amazing, man. First of all, I'm a 6'4" guy, and I don't fit in airplanes, so it's uncomfortable. And then, like, if you're traveling while cutting weight, it's like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? I don't like it. I mean, if I have to do it, I will. But no, it's definitely nothing like sleeping in your own bed,
Definitely. And when you're fighting for a title, obviously there's a lot more attention involved, a lot more media. What do you like to do during fight week to de-stress and stay mentally fresh ahead of the fight?
You know what? It's funny. So when I get the official call for a fight and then we accept it, I don't shave, I don't cut my hair, I don't wash my car. So that week, since it's like recovery week and weight cutting week, I try to get all those things done and like keeps me busy. So I go get my haircut, I'll get my massages. Shout out to D Hustle, by the way. And wash my car, just stay busy with little errands. It's nothing crazy, but it's like little things that takes time. And it just helps me burn calories as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And just kind of talk about how much it would mean to you to have that LFA middleweight title. Do you kind of just see it as another step in your journey, or does it mean a lot more to you?
No, I mean, it is just another step in my journey. I don't look at the belt as like, oh, this is it for me. You know what I mean? Obviously, I am aware of the great opportunity that I have to fight for the LFA belt. Like, I am aware of it. But I don't really try to focus too much like, oh, I'm fighting for the belt. You know what I mean? To me, like I'm Bruno. You know what I mean? I'm not just there for the belt. Like, I'm here to challenge myself versus this guy, and like what happens after. You know what I mean? So I'm not really focused too much on like the jitters, I guess you want to say, of fighting for the belt. You know what I mean? This is just another fight, a hard fight, and I'm preparing for 25 minutes.
Definitely. And last question for me: what can LFA fans expect at LFA 127? What's the key to getting the win?
Man, they can expect just a hard 25 minutes, war, entertainment, of course. I'm going in there with everything I got, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna come in there with everything I got, and like it's just gonna be an exciting, high-paced fight. You know what I mean? Especially in the middleweight division.
Definitely. And before we go, I'll give you the final word to shout out your team, sponsors, all that good stuff. The floor is yours.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank obviously my team at CMMA, my team here at Rise Athletics LA, all of my coaches, my teammates, my sponsors. There's a lot to thank, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just ready to go now, man. Ready to go. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, Ozzy, thanks again for the time. All the best at LFA 127, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Be safe.